adventure, getting close to Bigfoot. On Christmas Eve 2014, I got a little closer to Bigfoot than I had any idea that I was. What you're about to see is a video that I did on Christmas Eve 2014 in a place that we have codenamed Whippoorwill Hollow. Whippoorwill Hollow several years ago was a very hot spot for Bigfoot. Several of us spent numerous nights over there listening and investigating Bigfoot sightings and what we heard and what we saw. We feel like we came pretty close to them over there. And I decided on Christmas Eve afternoon, since we hadn't been in Whippoorwill Hollow in a long time, that I'd just take a few minutes and ride through and see if I found anything again. And when I did, the first thing I saw was several bent trees. Went on up the road a little ways, and if you've watched our video on the Alabama white thing and other white Bigfoot in Alabama, the last segment I'm going through Whippoorwill Hollow, and I'm telling you about a gray Bigfoot that was spotted over there one night. If you go back and watch that, you will see in that final segment what we think is a Bigfoot. At one time in the video, it appears as though there may be as many as 3 in this one area. And over the rest of the video I shot that afternoon, we think we found about 6. But they were a little further away and it's kind of hard to tell. But anyway, that's what we're going to show you that video. We're going to go to the editing room, and me and Dorothy is going to talk you through it, or try to, and tell you what I saw over there that afternoon. Then I went back to Whippoorwill Hollow the day after Christmas. There was something over there that I wanted to get, and I was carrying something to eat. And like I said, the sun was so bright that I couldn't see that afternoon. But anyway, I videoed a footprint. I videoed a place on the ground that looked like something had laid down and wallowed or wrestled around. I don't know exactly what that was. There was a tree over there you'll see in the video the first afternoon on Christmas Eve. It was a bent tree, and it had been so much pressure had been put on the tree pulling it over. It had actually pulled the roots out of the ground on one side. And then on the day after Christmas, I went back to video this also again to get a better picture of it. Well, that's what I was going to do, was just make a picture of it that afternoon. But when I got over there, the roots of the tree had been pushed back in the ground, and pine straw had been laid back over the top of them. So something did that. But the footprint that we found was on the trail, and like I said, I didn't see it. And that's something else that I want to explain to you real quick. Most of you know that last summer I had a lot of trouble with my eyes, and I had to have a total of 5 eye surgeries on both of them. This one over here is the worst eye. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty well blind in that eye. Sight has not come back to it properly yet. But if you see this eye blinking when I'm talking, it's just something that I can't help. It just does that. And sometimes this eye, for whatever the reason, just goes to pouring water. So if you see that on the video, I'm not crying about something. It's just I've had so much trouble with this eye that if that catches your eye or kind of annoys you or whatever, that this eye continuously blinks, I just wanted to let you know I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just something that I can't help. I've really been unable to see very much over the past summer. And if you have emailed me and you didn't receive an answer, I try to answer everybody, but that's been why. I just haven't been able to see. I did get somebody in here with me one night, and we answered some emails, and we tried to put some stuff on the website, and we got some emails and some pictures and things mixed up. So I just decided it would just be better to wait until I could just do it myself. Then if it got messed up, it would be me messing it up and not have anybody to blame about it. But I just wanted to explain that's why this eye sometimes blinks. Sometimes both of them blink like they're supposed to. But I have seen on the videos after we got through with them that my left eye is undoubtedly weak or something. But as I said, I'm pretty well blind in that eye. So if you walk up on this side of me over here, I may not see you. But anyway, let's get back to the video. We're gonna show you both videos, and we're gonna try to explain what was going on in both videos that afternoon. We'll have a little break in the video so we can tell you which one was Christmas Eve and which one was the day after Christmas. Now, one other thing I'd like to say about Sasquatch and Christmas Eve is this is the third reported sighting that I have had of someone, or me this time, seeing a Sasquatch on Christmas Eve. What the significance of that is, I'm not sure. The first report I had of a Christmas Eve Sasquatch was in this booklet that I did, and that's the title of the chapter, Christmas Eve Sasquatch. The second reported sighting I had of a Sasquatch on Christmas Eve was Christmas Eve 2013, and if you saw the video that we did a while back of Big Joe, Big Joe was reported on Christmas Eve 2013, and then I saw this one on Christmas Eve 2014. Well, I didn't actually see him when I was doing the video, or I'd have done a better video than what I have. But after I got back home and we started editing the video for another video that we were doing on Whippoorwill Hollow, then that's when we saw this Bigfoot, and I called him for some reason Ben. There was a gentleman that I was talking to about a week ago who has talked with Cherokee Indians and their belief and their contact with Bigfoot, and the Cherokees say that all Bigfoots have names, that their parents name them, and I won't say the name that this man told me that the Bigfoot that he had come in contact was supposed to be named, but that's what he decided to call it, and then that's what this Indian lady that lives in Arizona told him just a few weeks ago, that Bigfoots have names just like we do. Let's get on into the editing room with Dorothy, and we'll talk you through this video and kind of try our best to show you where Ben was. That's who I call him, and the other two Bigfoot that were with him that seemed like. So anyway, off to the editing room.
Okay, now as you're coming up through here, you see that possible den up there in the background.
Right.
And there's one of the trees that been over. To me, you need to be really open-sighted with these things, because you can see back in the back. To me, it looks like some things step out every once in a while. Mm-hmm. And watch that area right back there.
Right along all those pines. There he is.
He's standing right there.
It looks like there's one a little ways down it, and then on the ridge line, it looks like there's two standing up there. Then you swing back and they're gone.
There's the tree you were talking about was pulled up by the roots.
Right. So something had to put a lot of pressure on this tree to pull the roots up out of the ground. And keep watching that that little open spot.
And there you see it.
There he is again. And it also looks like there's two standing on the top of the ridge line. There he is.
I think there's probably at least half a dozen standing in those woods watching you film this.
I think that's about how many that was going to be up there that day.
If you would like to purchase a copy of this book, you'll find it on eBay. It's the title of the book is Sasquatch, Alabama Bigfoot Sightings, or you can go to our website, alabamabigfootsighted.com, and on the items for sale page you will find this book listed.
Okay, we're back at the trail we found on Christmas Eve, and here's a new bent tree from when I was over here. That was 2 days ago. What we're going to do is walk out the trail, and I want to make a picture of the roots pulled up out of the ground. So here we're going back over here. Damn sun's so bright I can't see nothing. Here's the trail.
That's a possible Bigfoot footprint
Try to
that I didn't see that day.
footprints, but the sun's at a 3 o'clock position all day long and blind you. You can't
Right on
see
up here a little
anything.
bit further, and I'll be watching you. You're gonna see a good footprint.
Found one right here.
This stick here was not here.
This has been
Came in
placed
on
here
the,
since the last time I was there, and that's where the footprint is.
And you can see where the toes have dug into the soil up above it where it was so wet.
Right.
It's laying right here by the tree that's been pushed down.
It seems to be deathly quiet out there.
There wasn't a sound.
The trail goes right out through that way. It appears.
There wasn't any birds or anything.
Right over here is the bent tree we want to get a little better picture of.
And as you can see in the video, the sun was so bright that I just couldn't see.
Something that I have just noticed about the tree is in the other video you could see the roots. The roots have been hidden. They've been done away with, pushed back in the ground. I believe there's some Bigfoot in the area.
Now there's a black one,
It is just
or
a
so it
dead
appears,
quiet.
and it looks like he walks toward one of
I
those
can't hear a car
white
over
trees.
on the road. It's about a half a mile away. But usually when you don't hear birds or squirrels jumping or anything, it usually means one's around.
Okay, now this is where
I could just get the camera to operate and I could see in the sun.
Right.
But
Which I don't. I think it was a sun.
That's sort of what you're having to look at right there, the sun. And the camera's not even picking the sun up.
you look real closely, here's a photograph that came from that video.
Now what in the hell is that?
It's right over the sun. It's black. Now you get from the
And it actually looked like it comes out of the sky.
It's blinding the hell out of me.
Well, there you have it. That was my video. It's certainly not the Patterson film. If I disappointed you, I wish I had done a better job on it. I wish I had seen them when I was videoing. But anyway, you look at it. You decide what you think. I think it was a Bigfoot. I think there was possibly 3 in this clip that I got. You may disagree, and if you do, that's fine with me. There's a lot of things I see that I don't believe, and either way, if you agree or if you disagree, that's entirely up to you. It's not going to make me mad one way or the other. Now, as I've said before, the Alabama Bigfoot Society is run completely out of pocket. We put all the expenses on investigations, travel, and the expenses of the upkeep of the site. So if you're in a position to where you can make a donation so we can continue doing what we're doing here and bringing you these videos, it would be very much appreciated. And if you make a donation of $25 or more, we'll send you a 1-year complimentary membership to the society. And of course, we'll be glad to have you as a member. And if you would like to make a donation, you can go to alabamabigfootsociety.com. On the Contact Us page, you'll find a place where you can make that donation. Would also like to say, if you like this video, we hope you give us a like. Even if you didn't, we hope you give us a like. If you like what we're doing at the Alabama Bigfoot Society, the research and investigation that we're doing on these creatures, we would like you to subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I guess we'll see you next time on the next Alabama adventure, getting close to Bigfoot.